Hi guys, Carrie from down in Texas on this Wednesday hump day. How are you this morning? I am running around like a chicken with my head cut off already. It's not even 7 o'clock. What's new in my life, right? It's just crazy insane, as always. Good morning. Grab your drink, whatever that favorite drink is, or a snack if you need it, your breakfast maybe, your makeup, your tools, and let's get started. I have a couple of exciting things to show you. Let me get a drink first. So I had a coupon, or I should say I had a credit really, at Amazon, and I was doing some palette searching. I wanted to find a palette that I could take that kind of had a lot of the colors that I like, and separate palettes that I could take for my trip to Australia that had a lot of the colors that I like to wear every day in one palette, and I didn't want it a huge palette. And so I came across this palette on Amazon called Aurora Pressed Powder Palette, Aurora Struck by MGL. This is what it looks like. Oh, right, Aurora Borealis up in Alaska. That's what that's supposed to be, obviously. And this is the color scheme on the outside. And just look here. Look how beautiful this is. Lots of grays, lots of purples and lavenders, greens, and some blues. Colors that I like to wear. The only thing it doesn't really have is pink, but you can always use blush for pink eyeshadow. So I'm going to try this out today because obviously I am wearing purples and periwinkles today. And then, oh my goodness, I found this amazing palette from ColourPop, and I am so excited about this. Look at this. This beautiful, there's let's see, 5 shimmers and 3 mattes, and look at this beautiful gray palette. I adore gray palettes, and the one that I have, I'm very fast going through. This is a ColourPop palette, and so I'm very, very excited about. It's called Blowin' Smoke, and I got it on sale at Amazon for a really cheap price, less than $8, which that's amazing in and of itself. The other palette I think was around the same price, by the way. And then I came across this beautiful, it's called ML Smile, and it is this beautiful pink shimmer finishing powder. Shimmer, that's the key here. It's a shimmer powder. Can't wait to try this today. I'm so excited about that. So let's get this Wednesday, get ready with me, rocking and rolling this morning. I've done all my prep, of course, as usual, with my Fix and Glow, my Makeup Revolution, my e.l.f. primer, my Catrice under eye, and now we are going into this mushroom foundation that I have been trying since it arrived at my doorstep the other day. And I gotta tell you, I am really liking this. I just so wish the smell was better. Just kind of put my nose on hold here while I do this, because the smell is just not good, guys. I'm just gonna tell you, it's not a good smell. But I do very, very much love what I get from this product. I love the coverage. I love how sheer this product is. The Tier product doesn't feel like you have anything on, but this is even lighter than that, and the coverage is just, I don't know how they do it. I just really do not know how they do this. Especially for somebody who has mature skin. But I do very much love fact that it's hydrating as well. It goes on very moist, so it rehydrates and works with all of the hydrating products that I already have. It doesn't crumble, it doesn't peel off like some. It just goes on remarkably well, and it gives me this beautiful, oh, that hurts, I'm so sorry. Beautiful porcelain finish that I just love with my foundation. I'm just sort of getting this on with this mushroom, and then I'm applying what I think is the right amount with this mushroom, and then I'm definitely coming back in with my brushes, because I'm not a fan of the little round mushroom. I mean, it gets it on fine, but then I definitely want to blend and smooth with my foundation brush here. And it just does I just can't get over this. I know I say that a lot, but sorry, I gotta switch hands. My arm is just really hurting today. Done my brows, of course. Looks good. Now let me grab my contour. I want to get a little bit more under my eyes, and that little mushroom is not conducive to getting enough under my eyes and here in my nose, so we'll just come back in with my trusty concealer brush. Get that little spot all covered up. Get that covered up there. All right. Wow, that's beautiful, right? Still amazes me. For $10. $10. Wow. Okay, let's do some contouring. This is my 4-color contour palette from e.l.f. e.l.f. has been on fire lately. They have had one launch after a launch after launch after launch with new product after new product, and they are just exploding the market. And you know, it's nice to see, because what it's going to do, it's going to make these other lines, these other brands, it's going to make them wake up and realize that they have got to figure out a better way to price their products, because people are struggling. You know, I mean, you're paying $5 for a gallon of milk, $4 for a loaf of bread, and that's not even eggs. You used to be able to go to the grocery store and get all of that, and maybe a candy bar and a bag of chips for less than $10, and now you can't even walk out the door. When you walk out the door, if you're walking out the door at the grocery store for less than $100, count your blessings, because it is just absolutely out of control. Makes me so angry. It makes me angry at every single lawmaker in this country. feel like they have let you and me down, and it pisses me off. I worked bloody hard for my money, and it just doesn't go where it used to go. And I'm working myself to death. So is my husband, and we don't have any traction. We're just treading water. Just makes me so angry. It makes me angry for the young people of this society too. I look at my youngest son, and you know, he's trying to get into a house. Don't even get me started on that. The likelihood of that happening for him is just very, very small, because he's one person, and with the cost of housing now, it's just almost impossible for one person to be able to get qualified for a standard, you know, normal, what we're used to home. So he's going to have to do some sort of alternate housing. And there's some great, I mean, there's some, don't get me wrong, there's some great alternatives out there, but it just makes me angry that he's got to go to an alternative because the cost of living has gotten so ridiculous. And he's got a good job. He's a probation officer. He went to college. He graduated with honors from college. And it's just not right. The American dream is slowly but surely fading for these younger generations, and the lawmakers need to get their shit together. All of them. I don't care who you support or who you know, who you're going to vote for. They all need to get their shit together, every single one of them, and do what is right for the American people. And these lawmakers that have been there for 30 and 40 years, enough. Well, I am using this new setting powder that I've got, and I don't know if you can see it or not, but it creates this beautiful iridescence to your skin. It has very minute, tiny little, and I don't know if you can see it or not, minute little like shimmer particles in it. It's sort of like a shimmer, and it just gives you this beautiful sort of sparkle. I can't wait to see what it looks like outside and how much that sparkle shows up. It's very, very pretty. Let me get some lip gloss on, because my lips are very, very dry again. This is my Physicians Formula. When I get ready to do color, it's just going to go over it anyways. My lips are definitely struggling with those lip liners. I won't be able to use those lip liners again. I must be allergic to them, so that's really disappointing. Okay, let's get into this Aurora Strike palette, and we are going to use obviously the periwinkles, the pinks and the periwinkles today, because that's the colors that I am wearing. And we're going to make sure the brushes are all really clean from the last couple of days. Make sure all of those colors are off. All right. Let's get started here. I'll show you the colors that I'm going to use. First one I'm going to use is just a cream color that's going to go up here underneath. Very pretty. And we're going to bring it here. A lot of people do this last. I kind of like to do this first, just because if I get some eyeshadow in here, the darker colors that I work with, it's easier for me to clean it up. Okay, let's jump into Periwinkle. I will tell you the color names here in a second. Once I get it on, I can flip it over and tell you, wow, that's beautiful. Ooh, very pretty. This one's gonna give ColourPop a run for its money. The amethyst palette that I love so much. I'm just trying to take 2 palettes home with me to Australia when I go. The weight limit requirements on the airplanes are very strictly enforced when you fly internationally, and I do not want to be overweight at all, so got to make sure that I can fall within the guidelines internationally, but then as well when I fly domestically in Australia. It's a little different than here, and I just have to be really careful what I'm packing, how much I'm packing. I'm going to be gone for almost 14 days exactly. Very nervous about it. I'm very nervous about leaving my husband because of his health concerns and my beautiful dog, and it's just a lot for me to take in. And in case you haven't figured it out, I'm a worrywart, just like my mother was, and I worry a lot. I try not to, but it's just in my nature, unfortunately. I would give anything to not be a worrywart and just let whatever happens, happens, but just not me. Do have some fallout here from this palette. I kind of expected that, but we will get it all picked up here in just a second. Beautiful colors, absolutely gorgeous, and definitely gonna give ColourPop a run for their money. Beautiful. Okay, I do want to just add a little bit more here. I will tell you these colors here in just a sec, after I get all of it cleaned up. We're going to dip back into that lightest color, and we're just going to come right here. I kind of call this the landing zone of your eyelid, because it's what you see when you look straight on at your eye. And so it's just the halfway in, just right here. And this is where you normally put your really light color in the corner, right in here. All right, gonna have to blend that a little bit, but that's okay. So let me get my fallout cleaned up. I'm going to use my Perfect Pink pack for this with my little triangular powder puff, and come in and sweep away. I have been watching this wonderful couple on Disney. They are a couple in Nebraska that are vets, and it's all about their vet practice that they took over from his dad, and they met in veterinary school, got married, and it's just such a great program. They just do such a remarkable job of taking care of their animals, and their care and compassion. It's just such a joy to see. It's just, it can be very difficult to watch at some points because I'm an animal lover and I can't stand to see any animal suffer. But it is just a really nice program. It's on Disney. It's called Heartland Vets if you are interested in looking at it. And it's a great, really, really nice program. Something besides blood and guts and shoot 'em up, Okay, let me tell you what I used this morning. Okay, we first used this palette, this color right here, which is Head North. Then I used No Sleep, this one right here. This one went over the lid. Then I came in with Comet Seeking, and that is my transition color. Then I used Stargazing to outline my eye. And then I just came back here in the corner, and I used Borealis here in the corner. It's the one right next to it. So we used this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one in the colors today. Love it. Absolutely love how this looks. Beautifully feminine, soft, just beautiful. Okay, let's pick up a little bit more of this new pink setting powder, and let's just sort of blend all this out. You can see it goes on really light, but oh, it's so beautiful. Gives you this beautiful shimmery finish to your complexion, and it's going to be an absolutely perfect complement to my blush, which we are using Christian Dior's blush today. Get that on here. What do you guys have going on today? I hope it's a productive day for everyone. You might have noticed yesterday in my video, I've got a new beginning for each video, and the reason I'm doing that is I'm using tiles now instead of thumbtacks, which will, because I do a lot of different videos besides my makeup videos on my YouTube channel. I'm gonna have a tile for my insurance agency, a tile for my DIY company, a tile for my mental wellness products, and a tile for my makeup, obviously my makeup videos, and my speaking engagements and my modeling engagements. Okay, I am using my Nynx Jumbo Stick today with this beautiful pinky purple color that I adore, and it's in combination with that Physicians Formula Diamond Eye Plumper Gloss. Get these lashes all curled here, curl at the bottom, and then come out and curl the top, curl the bottom, and then come out and curl the top. All right. So it's a wonderful show. If you're looking for something to start watching, they're in season, I think, well, I'm at season 5. I don't know how many seasons they have, but it's just a really heartwarming, beautiful show, especially if you a fan, or if you've lived in Nebraska, if you're from Nebraska, there's just such great information. It's just a really great show. All right, we are using our L'Oreal Panorama mascara today. Just an FYI, tomorrow I may not be able to get a video done tomorrow. I am headed tomorrow to work remotely at my son's house. My granddaughter has been ill the last couple of days, and so I am going to go down and take care of her tomorrow. And I just may not get a video done, at least a makeup video done tomorrow. So just an FYI, I'm gonna try, but I just, no guarantees. I don't know how that's all gonna fall out tomorrow, but we'll see. Just starting down like I always do. I start down at the bottom of my lash, down where they connect to my lid, and locking in that curl. If you remember, a few days ago I was talking to you about another influencer that talks about this locking in of our curl, and her name is Erin Parsons, and she's a very well-known makeup artist in Hollywood, and she collects vintage makeup, and she's just a remarkably talented lady. And I was so excited when I was watching one of her videos where she talked about this exact thing, using your mascara to lock in the curl of your lash. And I nearly jumped out of my seat when I heard it, because, you know, whenever you get that kind of validation from somebody else who is well known, that is, you know, one of the leaders in this industry, just makes you feel good that, you know, what you are talking about, somebody else agrees with you, that has that kind of clout. And it just made me really excited to hear she feels the same way, that using your mascara formula to lock that curl in helps you have a beautiful full set of lashes that you can see. I did get a question from somebody yesterday, and they asked me why I never use false lashes. A year or 2 years ago, after I had my weight loss surgery, I lost the majority of my lashes and my eyebrows and my hair. And so I decided for my husband's and my wedding anniversary, I wanted to have a set of lashes put on. Big mistake. I went and I had them put on, and I got home and I thought, wow, I just don't know. They didn't feel right from the minute I got them, and I went in first thing in the morning, so they were completely on by about 11 o'clock in the morning. Came home, and by 6 o'clock that night, I was really struggling. My eyes were burning, and I was extremely uncomfortable. So I called the emergency room, and they said that I really needed to get in. It sounded like I was having a reaction of some sort. So I went to the emergency room, and the doctor said, you are actually having an anaphylactic reaction to the glue that they're using, and it ended up that the glue burned my eyes, actually burned my eyes. And it was the most excruciatingly painful thing because I had to take the lashes off. And let me tell you, what lashes I did have before that, I didn't have when it was done, because we had to actually try to get them off right there and then, and it was excruciatingly painful because they were pulling them off, because they were literally burning my eyes. And I had an anaphylactic reaction to the glue. So just some warning, if you go and have those lashes put on, or you want to go have those lashes put on, which I think they're beautiful, make sure that you do a skin test before you put them on to make sure that you are not allergic to the material of the lash and the glue. Because it took me a good month of antibiotics, and then from there I had to use drops, and then I had a prescription formula to help grow my lashes back, and it took a year for me to really see an improvement in my lashes. I will never ever put them on again, because obviously I'm allergic to the glue, and from what I understand, it's pretty universally the same type glue that is used. So I'm out of luck, and that's okay. We just will work with what God gave me, and how luckily my lashes have really come back in beautifully in the last couple of years. So let's put our eyeballs on and see how this looks this morning. I think it looks pretty nice. Oh yes, that's so beautiful. Wow. I just cannot get over this foundation. Now, I will tell you, I'm looking in the camera, and I don't know if you can see it, but there is definitely shimmering from that powder. I don't know if it's too much or not. We'll see how I feel about it throughout the day, but we may blend that with the rest of my powder, because I do love the very soft pink shimmer that it gives my skin. So we'll see. Have a splendid Wednesday. Get out there and make it a fantastic day. Whatever you're doing, whatever industry you're in, set your goals and your dreams as high as you can possibly get them. Don't sell yourself short. You can do anything you put your mind to if you believe enough in yourself to do it. Your brain is an amazing, powerful tool. Believe in yourself. You are your best and most important supporter. Believe in yourself. Get a game plan together, and just don't let anybody or anything stop you. And with hard work, faith, love, and dedication, you can get there. You can. Believe in yourself. Always remember, be prepared, because you only have 10 seconds to make that all-important first impression, and you're going to only ever get it one time. One and done. That's it. This channel, if you're new here, we're all about helping each other, support each other, talk about makeup, other things in our life. It's a safe place to exchange ideas, talk about issues, and I want to hear from you. I'd love to hear from you, actually. It is the highlight of my day. Come in and read your comments. So please give me some feedback. And I sent a message out yesterday, a poll, and I'm very curious. So I'm going to put it in this video as well. Where do you buy your foundation? And how do you buy your foundation? Do you go to a store? Actually go to a store like Ulta or the department store? Do you buy it there? Do you use the ad campaigns that come across? Do they influence you, or do influencers influence you to go buy makeup? And then do you buy it online? Or do you buy it online, like just, online, go to Google or go to the Ulta website, or do you buy it through social media? Because TikTok is blowing up the marketplace, and I'm really, really curious how many of you are buying products. I have bought a few through TikTok because of the uncertainty of TikTok and the possibility that it may go away. I personally don't believe that. I think they'll figure out a way to get around it. It's too important now. There's too many businesses that generate too much revenue and too many influencers who make tons of money because of this app, and I just think they'll figure it out. I don't think it's ever going to go away completely. It may change a little bit, but I don't think it'll ever completely go away. So how do you buy your foundation? We'd really love to know that, just to kind of get an idea of where we all shop and buy and the trends that we have. And I will see you tomorrow. Remember, age is just a number. Don't let it get in your way or prevent you from doing the things that you want to do and setting those goals and those dreams. Just go get it. Don't let your age stop you or make you hesitant about going after something that you passionately want. Now more than ever, it is a great time to just go after whatever it is that you've dreamed about. Like me, I'm revisiting that dream, and it is happening slowly, but it's happening, and that's a great feeling. I'm circling back to pick up something that I was so passionate about that I let die, and here we are again. God bless. Have a fantastic day, everybody. And again, may not see you tomorrow in a makeup get ready with me, but I'll see you sometime tomorrow in some sort of other video. God bless. Love you. Have a fantastic day. This is Carrie from Houston, and what a glorious Wednesday morning. Be grateful that we've seen another glorious day. Have a wonderful day, everybody. See you tomorrow.